finished the story.
Wankers.
Yeah!
Yeah.
We are back again. Another episode of everybody's favourite wrestling YouTube show.
Trio.
Yeah, trio.
We could be the trios.
Yeah, we could.
We could be the
Well,
wild card.
Someone needs to let me know. If
The
you're
three
coming down.
fatties!
Yay!
Edit that out in a minute gone. Cool, let's go.
I was going to say, we're going to have to clip that kid one time just so people know that. But yeah, we are back with another episode. We are on the road to All In this weekend, as you guys know. See behind me as well. Fellas are going to be streaming it. Well, I say fellas,
Aye.
These two fellas, my lovely co-hosts, wherever they are on the screen, will be streaming it. I'll be there. Maybe do something. Keep an eye out on the TikTok page if I do something out afterwards. But guys, how are we doing?
All right, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good. Tired, but I'm good.
You're tired.
I didn't stay out. I didn't stay up to watch Raw, and I'm fucked.
I'm so tired. I've got my, I don't know if Ted was with us, but you remember my eye problem I had a few weeks, my month's back, that's come back again. So, hence the reason I'm hiding in the shadow here so you can't see my eyes. What?
Just calling you Sting. Hiding in the shadows.
Hiding in the shadows. Yeah, I'm really sensitive to light again at the moment, so that's why I'm trying to hide my eyes. But yeah, I'm not sleeping too good. Well, I'm sleeping all right. It's just I wake up and there's so much pain with my eye. But I'm good, mate. I'm good. How are you two fellas?
I'm doing good, mate. Just cracking on. I don't know if Zoe showed you the other day at the weekend. It was Never Give Up. Like there's like a mental health day, like for mental resilience. And I put my story up about me joining you guys and how much this channel means to me. As safe. So I don't know if Zoe showed you that, but yeah, it just
She did indeed. She did
Yeah.
indeed. It was quite nice. To hear it. I'll get a screenshot of Matt and put it. I'll put it in the chat for your
Yeah,
take.
show us.
Put the chat
I
for you.
don't have a clue what you're going on about.
Thank you, mate. Obviously means a lot because obviously we have promoted that this is mine and Matt's originally mine and Matt's little escape from the real world. Switch our brains off for a while. 32 years. There's been times where we've took weeks off because of it. At one point, I think we took 3 weeks off because of
Probably a month,
health.
A month off.
I think we took a month off because I needed a break from real life for a while and jumped off the ride. And obviously we've had times and stuff. But yeah, I think men's mental health is in November.
Yeah, November.
Yeah, November.
I think we'll do a men's mental health special episode that week in that month. Just about it'll be a normal show, but it'll be about us and mental health and stuff. I know. Do you know what? I'll throw it out there to anybody in the comments if you want to get involved in that one. Let us know. We'll keep you on our records, and we'll get in touch closer to the time when it comes up and we plan it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man.
I've put the story in the chat, as I say, bar chat.
Cool. I'll
So
give it a read later.
Give a read a later date.
I'm okay. I'm tired. I've got a bit of a migraine coming on as well, and it's winding me up. So I might have to pop off soon to take some tablets. But all that, not as in pop off, leave the video, but just take some tablets.
Yeah.
But yeah, apart from that, yeah, all in this weekend. Looking forward to doing a stream with Ted. And then we got Bash in Berlin, and then the day after we got NXT. So a busy couple of weeks coming up for the fellas. Live streams and videos and stuff. I like that though. It keeps me busy, so I like that. And then my stream myself, I'm streaming. So I got that in between as well, so it's all good.
Awesome. Yeah, I like the way you snuck your big graphic in.
Oh, mate, I would have just put my thing up flashing there anyway, so don't worry about it. Follow and subscribe.
But no, good. Right, well, let's dive into it. The most important thing of the week. Is it though? No.
No, not anymore.
It's not. Second most important, third, fourth.
The thing you know what? It might as well be me just doing this week because you two have just gone rogue. So
I've just realised that's where I'm like sat like this.
Yeah, so I'll do this section, shall I?
I've got some WWE mates in the background.
Yeah, fair play, Ted. If you see above us, you'll see the banner that says we're affiliated by WWE Shop, powered by Fanatics. So if you want any of your WWE merch, like McCain t-shirt I'm wearing, or Ted's NXT title, or his plaque that's on the wall, John, yeah. If you want any of that stuff, click the link in the description below. Takes you to the website. Whatever you spend, we get a little bit back, so we can give it to you. We won't do a giveaway for you guys, but we're going to do it to subscribers as well, so make sure you subscribe.
Yeah.
What t-shirts are you wearing, fellas?
So I've got my FTR one. It was All In week, so I've got an FTR one, but I've got a beef.
I didn't even think about that. I was going to wear my Edge one, and I saw me Adam Copeland, and I totally forgot.
I've got a beef for Fanatics, which I'm going to go into after Ted and you guys show your t-shirts. Go.
I've shown mine. I've got Kane.
I've got FTR Living Colours.
So my beef Fanatics on Euroshop. We'll keep promoting you. That's cool. That's all fine. But where's your extended sizes? You teased us with the Roman Reigns stuff. Then you launched Mammy's new shirt and LA Knight stuff. And haven't done the extended sizes. Give your heads a wobble. Us fatties, need bigger sizes.
We do.
I was really so optimistic when they launched. Obviously, they did it with the Roman Reigns OTC stuff, and then Mammy got that new shirt this week. I was like, oh, they'll do extended sizes on that. No, that's hurt me deeply.
Yeah, they haven't done it on the new LA Knight stuff. Damage Control. Dakota Kai. Damage Control. Dakota Kai. They've not done it on any of the new stuff by the Roman Reigns.
The new Jade and Bianca's shirts got bigger sizes.
Have you seen that the CM Punk Lightning Hook, like the zipper one that they had, is only a 2XL? That or even less. That'd even do.
Yeah.
It wasn't originally. There was a
they always go to 3. They always go to 3XL.
Yeah.
That's the cap. But yeah, and then they teased it with the OTC
and also,
stuff.
Do some more frigging like percentage off or something. I want the white 6 t-shirt, please. But 32 quid. It's hurting my bank account.
Yeah, exactly.
I would love for these Fanatic guys to get in, like, they invite us to an event and we can actually speak to them, because I will be literally laying down, get big guy sizes in, because you're pissing me off now. I don't want to drop our affiliation out of anger.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, no, we need a big guy size. But yeah, if you are going to have a look at the Euro shop, the link is below. Click it. Just even if you go over to have a bit of a nosy, click it. And if you do buy, we get a little bit back. I think there was some new stuff to promote this week.
There's new Damage Control, new Dakota Kai, new LA Knight. I like people skills stuff.
I really like that. I like people skills. It's really good.
It's decent. The new Tony Storm and Jade Cargill t-shirt. Braun Strowman's t-shirt's back in there. One big SOB.
The new who?
Braun Strowman.
No, the before. The new Tony Storm and Jade Cargill t-shirt.
Is that what I said? Why did I say that? You know why that is? Because on the t-shirt it says the ST and the Storm. And I must have read the Storm and not realised. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, I am sorry.
Yeah.
And obviously, hot products this week, according to Euroshop and Fanatics, are the Cody Rhodes WWE Autograph 11x14 WrestleMania Celebration Spotlight Photograph. It's a limited edition of 99. You've got an autographed Mattel figure of Cody Rhodes.
They're so expensive.
Series, series, and then you've got another one autographed. And they're the ones they would like us to promote this week. So yeah, there is some figures on there and signed goods too. Our Ball and Chain might make an appearance on a live this weekend. She's toying with the idea. So,
ooh, okay.
Or some of the stuff. I'm in two minds. Right, I'm at this point, and it's really bad because we do this, but I'm at a point in my life where I feel I spend too much time going to things and watching it through my phone, instead of just absorbing it. So I know this weekend I'm at All In and we've got this, and a nice little vlog might be a nice little video, but I'm stuck. Like, that means I'll be stuck making sure I'm recording the right person and not like recording off. Right, Matt, what have you got for us this week?
Well, should we do shows first? We run over the shows dead quick.
Yeah.
Have you got Dynamite?
Nope. Start with Friday.
I'll start with NXT. And then we'll move to
NXT.
Dynamite.
Give me a minute, mate.
Yeah. Other way around this week, where the week before was me rushing and John reading. We'll start off with NXT. Literally run down. NXT was pretty poor this week. It weren't great. We opened with Wesley and Sarah Schreiber in the ring. Sarah was asking, obviously, Wesley why he did what he did to MSK. He refused to acknowledge what he did. Instead, Ethan Page came out, ran a promo about his next challenger. Joe Hendry then came out and claimed he wants to face Page. As Page walked away, Lee superkicked Joe Hendry, because we all believe in Joe Hendry. Tony D'Angelo lost the Heritage Cup this week to Charlie Dempsey. Charlie Dempsey now holds the cup again. Hopefully gives Charlie Dempsey something to do going forward, and he can defend it over on TNA as well, because he keeps coming over there. He won it due to Ren Sinclair, who has now joined the new quarter catch club, or whatever you want to call it. Lexus King has been more than 5-minute matches on NXT recently. Pretty poor, really. I don't think WWE believes King can go longer than 5 or 10 minutes or whatever he has, which is pretty poor, because Lexus King can. I think he just needs to give him that chance. But he defeated Eddie Thorpe again. I think it was like 4 minutes, 30 seconds or something like that.
Nothing match. Absolutely so.
Yeah, and it's a shame, because Lexus King in NXT started off well, and it's just fizzled out. Whereas Sean Spears has carried on feuds all the way through, and obviously Ethan Page is the NXT champ. Lola Vice beat Tatum Paxley. Obviously Tatum had an amazing match last week against Kalani Jordan. Probably going to get Kalani and Lola for the North American title at No Mercy. But Kalani was on commentary as Wendy Chu attacked her.
Yeah.
And then Kalani backstage wanted Wendy Chu in a match. Wesley said he was finished looking after his friends and challenged Wentz to a match at NXT No Mercy. Now, this doesn't make no sense, because later on in the night, Ava Raine has decided to make a triple threat match. The winner faces Ethan Page at No Mercy. And Wesley's in that match. So if he wins that match, he's pulling double duty. Yeah, obviously, we know that. But it makes no sense, because potentially, to just a normal fan, he's pulling double duty when he's in a feud with MSK. So why are you trying to force him into the main event picture? Just leave Joe Hendry and Pete Dunne in there and Trick. That's what they should be doing. Wesley cut a promo on MSK, and he kind of made it out that being in TNA wasn't as good as being in WWE or in NXT. Probably didn't mean it like that, but I think that looking at the reaction on the fans on social media, it's the way it came across. So he's had some backlash from that. As he's cutting the promo, from nowhere, Pete Dunne and Joe Hendry got involved, and later it was announced that it was going to be Wesley versus Pete Dunne versus Joe Hendry, with the winner facing Ethan Page at NXT No Mercy. It's probably going to be Joe Hendry, and I'm hoping that's where Josh Alexander gets involved and cost Joe Hendry the match.
Yeah.
Obafemi beat Otis in a fantastic big man match. Big sweaty men. We love big sweaty men. Big meaty men, as Big E said on Up, Down, Down this week. Otis and Obafemi had a fantastic match. Akira Tozawa was trying to pump up Otis at one point, and then Obafemi just absolutely squatted Akira Tozawa like it was nothing. Obviously, Oba won, but I think that title at the moment is probably meaning more than the NXT title. Nothing on Ethan Page. I think Ethan Page hasn't got an ongoing storyline for like Obafemi looking like a beast. And then the main event, we had Izzy Dame versus Brinley Reese in an enhancement match for Izzy Dame. And then we had the main event, which was Chase U versus Fraser and Erickson for the tag titles. Chase U won, which I was very surprised with. I thought they were going to keep it up. Ted did, yeah. I thought they were going to keep it for a bit of, at least to No Mercy, and have the big payoff. But Chase U won it, which was Rich Holland, and Andre Chase, who won the titles. Rich Holland looked really good, to be fair, in the ring. But that was NXT.
Right, Dynamite time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it doesn't, obviously, what I'm going to read it off doesn't mention the promos. There's a really good promo video this week for All In, for MJF and Will Ospreay.
Yeah.
Excellent bit of promo work. Look off Specsavers. I'm not blind.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, pretty much am in one eye. But never mind. Right, so, yeah, we opened up with Mercedes Moné against Shida. Mercedes won to retain the TBS Women's Championship. Britt Baker took out Mercedes after the match and posed the TBS title. Ooh, should have thought about that when we did predictions. Put around on the belt for the pay-per-view. And we know what that means traditionally. Then we had Hangman take on Jay Lethal. I believe there was a bit of a backstage thing before that where he took him out, or he took out Jeff Jarrett beforehand.
Yeah.
Then a vignette from Pac declaring that he will face the winner of Will Ospreay and MJF at All Out for the AEW American International Championship, whatever way it's going to be, depending on who wins. TNT champion Jack Perry attacked Darby Allin as he was making his entrance, dragged Darby backstage, slammed the metal door onto him, and said that he wants to defeat Darby in a specialty match, the coffin match. Mariah May said that AEW's world champion Toni Storm, the greatest mistake was being alive at the same time as her, burned Tony's gear, and she gave her Mariah and claimed that Tony will obsess about her until the day she dies, while she will forget about Tony, look out the window one day and ask herself whatever happened to Toni Storm. Makes no fucking sense. Mina Shikawa returned, spoke about how she's upset that last time she was seeing that Mariah and Tony were really good friends and they don't, and how it's got to this point. This promo. She'll probably get involved in a match. But Orange Cassidy defeated Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong in a triple threat match.
This was a really good match.
Number one entry to the Casino Gauntlet match or All In. That solves a conundrum from before. On the prediction video, we have recorded a prediction video, by the way, for All In. So look out for that.
Yep.
It will already be out on it.
No, Saturday morning the prediction video will go out.
Chris Jericho versus Hook. They're saying brackets, Taz's son. Like we don't fucking know.
Well, I'm glad they cleared that up. I was confused.
I was wondering who his dad was.
Is Jericho is Taz's son?
Jericho's Taz's son.
Hook, it goes Hook, brackets, Taz's son.
Oh, I thought they put it under Jericho.
I mean, Hook, the handsome devil. For the FTW is made official All In. Jericho added stipulation that if he wins, Hook can never challenge the FTW title again, and Hook accepted. AEW Continental Champion Kishi Okada and Claudio came face to face. They will square off for the Continental title this week, so that's the match on Wednesday night. The Young Bucks defeated the Acclaim to retain the AEW World Tag Team Championships after the FTR got involved and in the DQ. FTR take on the Acclaim on Saturday's Collision, with the winners facing the Young Bucks for the tag titles are All In. Spoiler, don't cover Collision much on here, but they got involved. Another DQs. It's now a triple threat at All In.
Yeah, it is.
Didn't see that one coming. A retrospective look at the career of Bryan Danielson set to Big Ring's Days Good Riddance was shown. Now that was done, Good Riddance was used because I'm sure Daniel Bryan made a comment at one point about his highlights of his career being played to Good Riddance. I'll have to find the quote and send it to you. But yeah, there was something in his career down the line. He says that, or was it, if I die in the ring, I want Tony Khan to play Good Riddance over my highlights package. So he played it. AEW champion Swerve Strickland defeated Wheeler Yuta. After the match, Swerve told Bryan to bring his family to All In so he can beat him in front of his entire family, and his daughter can watch him and watch her father in his last match. Swerve went back into the ring and called out Bryan with a house call, or took out Bryan with a house call.
So how many man is that? And he's not even called him out yet.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but that was the end of Dynamite. Now, yeah, Collision did have a few things added. Obviously, the All In, the triple threat tag team match has been added. There's also a trios ladder match. 12-man, 12-man ladder match with a wild card as the fourth team. It's the House of Black, the Bang Bang Gang, and the Patriarch with a guest one. and a new TBS title, TNT title, was shown by Jack Perry on Collision as well this week. But yeah, Raw on SmackDown.
So me and John did the live stream for SmackDown on Friday night.
Let's be honest, Matt. Let's get it out here now. We didn't really watch it. We were too busy just messing about.
We were
till the main event.
Yeah, we were having fun with that with our viewers. Open up with Package hyping up Nia Jax and a title win at SummerSlam, and then we went to the ring where Pretty Deadly and Tiffany Stratton were there with the ring all made up for Nia Jax. She came out with looking like a crown that was made by Sauron from Lord of the Rings. She looked fucking stupid. But then Mia Yim came out and messed it all up and attacked everyone with a good old kendo stick, as we like to say. Yeah. Anyway, Camille Hayes beat Andrade in a fantastic match. This is they faced each other last week. They faced each other this week. Just constantly banger between these two.
Was it last week? It was Andrade against.
Was that Escobar? And the week before that was Camelo and Andrade.
Camelo costing the win.
Right, so the week before that was Camelo and Andrade.
Yeah. Because
this was the second one between them. Because that's what Corey Graves was going on about. I want to see this move on to the next level now for the US title. Just drop them into a fatal 4-way. Them two, Santos and LA Knight. Obviously, LA Knight still retains, but you'd get a banger of a match between all four of them.
Yeah.
You had Blair Davenport beat Naomi. Yeah, exactly. That was the reaction that she got, which is unfortunate. Davenport's really good, but there's no build up to Davenport. They've shown 2 vignettes, and then she appeared when they were supposed to. Apparently the rumors were they were building up for for a month or so to get people excited for her to come. But to be fair, I don't think she made an impact in NXT that much. So she could have done with a couple more months in NXT, maybe win the title for a bit. And then Roxanne beat her again. Maybe, I don't know. But backstage, we see Solo telling Tama that if Roman ever takes the Ula Fala, then he'll be the tribal chief.
On that, have you seen the pictures of Jey Uso wearing a blue Ula Fala this week at Fanatics?
Yeah, I have done. Someone gave it in, didn't he? It looks well cool. And then we cut to Waller, who was backstage talking to Austin Theory and talking shit about Kevin Owens. Owens is fucking hilarious, isn't he? Talking shit about Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is like came out of nowhere and was like, "You're right. I don't deserve to be in the title picture. I'm useless." And he's just talking crap about himself. And he built himself. He was like, "Let's go to the ring and we'll settle this." And it was nothing major. Literally, Kevin Owens won with a pop-up powerbomb. And then Austin Theory and Waller grabbed some chairs, but Cody Rhodes came to make the save. One point I thought, Kevin's going to hit Cody in the back here. That heel turn, when it happens, is going to hurt. Because I like Kevin Owens as a babyface at the moment. But you can just see that slowly it's turning.
The match needs the heel.
Yeah. It feels like Kevin Owens doesn't want the match because he knows that once he turns to that Kevin Owens.
I'm sure he said that in the promo, didn't he? Either this week or the week before, that he doesn't want the match because the minute that match is made, Cody's bringing out
I think that was
different type. He's bringing out a different type of Kevin Owens that he doesn't want.
Then we had an Afa tribute. We've not mentioned it on the show. We should have at the start of the thing. Afa is now with Seeker. So rest in peace, Afa. There was it. John, I'd taken it was John, put something up on the TikTok page about it. And then we had the Street Profits beat DIY in an absolute banging match. SmackDown's been really good recently at showing how good the tag team division is with the Gauntlet match. Then we had DIY defend the titles against Bloodline, which was a good match. And then we've had this now. SmackDown's tag team division's thriving. Raw needs to do the same. Because I feel like Raw's tag team division is just stale and there's nothing to it. And then there was a lot of NXT superstars in attendance. We had Roxanne, Trick, Ethan Page, I believe. Ethan Page was there.
Yeah, because we did do.
Yeah, because we did that, didn't we? Yeah. And then we had the main part of SmackDown, which me and John then started to focus on.
Oh, we tuned in.
Profits and DIY.
Yeah.
We got invested in. I had to go back and watch Andrade and Camelo just to see if it was actually as good as everyone, and it was. Solo and Tama Tonga came out, who called out Reigns and told him to try and take the Ula Fala off him. Reigns arrived, took both out, and as he was reclaiming his Ula Fala, out from nowhere in a boot was Jacob Fatu.
My tribal chief.
Fortunately. Not that, and I'll go to that in a minute. Unfortunately, Jacob Fatu came out and took out Roman, and that ended the show as it was there. He pointing through a table, didn't he? Sorry, and then
yeah,
and then it ended
shock.
Yeah. I say unfortunately not because I don't like Jacob Fatu, because I really like Jacob Fatu. I like him better than fucking Solo and Tama and Tonga. I just think it's too soon. I think they could have just waited at least till maybe
after
Bash or after the week after Bash, just to give Roman Reigns a few more weeks of beating down the three of them, and then it's Jacob that he can't handle, and then starts. I agree with Bleacher Report, who turned around and said that they need to start moving the bloodline story on Roman's side. Now we've got Jacob back.
Yeah.
So now we need to see what Roman's going to do to try and combat Jacob Fatu. Otherwise, the fans are going to just kind of start getting a bit stale with the storyline and think we're just getting Roman, we're not getting Jimmy or Jay. And I know I want the payoff, so I'm not really that bothered about it building up. But you know what fans are like; they want
the
it
casual
there.
fans.
They want it there.
Everything yesterday.
Yeah.
Do you know? I'm all right with Fatu coming out. I don't think we'll see Roman now for a couple of weeks. And that gives time for the other half of the story to be built up. Paul returning or Jimmy coming back with Paul. So, start to build to the reunion with Jay and stuff like that. I think because obviously earlier this week we were told that they weren't going to meet for a while.
That's what I mean. And it's right, they shouldn't meet because it's the one that Jacob's the one that's out of control. And that's right, they shouldn't meet and they shouldn't have met yet. It's annoyed me. So it sounds so stupid because it's just a storyline, but it's annoyed me that it's happened this so soon. I just want a few weeks where we don't have it and then it hits.
See, I'm on the other side. I like that they did that, like whole big press thing to dirt sheets. Oh, Jacob's not due to return back to late August, and he's not going to face. They'll keep him Roman separate, and then he turns up the same week. That just for me is like the good old fashioned wrestling days when the internet didn't.
Sorry, mate, go on.
I know what you mean. The good old fashioned internet days where we didn't have people spoiling everything for us.
Yeah.
I also think it could potentially be clever by WWE because it could be them looking at like, well, we spoke and said this to X, Y, and Z only, and they've gone and ran and printed it and it's got out everywhere. Could they be working to see who's the ones spoiling their returns and surprises? It could be, a double.
True, but I'm looking at it from story. I don't care about what the online stuff. I'm looking at the story wise. For me, I'd again, like I keep saying, I would have waited myself would have waited a couple more weeks. A few more beatdowns by Roman on Tama and Tonga. Solo keeps running away. And then after Bash in Berlin is that I know it's only 2 weeks. People, what's 2 weeks? Storyline wise, 2 weeks is a long time. And then we get the Jacob Fatu, and then it builds to Roman not being able to come. Then we get Roman away, and he's not seen for a couple of weeks, 3 weeks or whatever. And then he's starting to get the gang back together.
Obviously they pulled it, mate. Yeah, I do agree they pulled it a little bit
only
early.
Because sorry, mate, for cutting you off. Only because it's clearly we're going to get War Games with Bloodline. We've now got to build 3 months worth of this now.
Yeah, well, that's it. We don't know. Obviously, Roman's going to be off there for a while. They pulled it early so Solo can come out each week and brag about how they beat down the tribal, the quotational tribal chief, and that everybody's loving. So obviously, then trigger for like Paul to come out and like run his mouth saying, "Oh, obviously, you jumped in from behind. You didn't take him 1-on-1." And
I don't think we'll see Paul at all.
I don't think we'll see Paul soon on TV.
I don't think he'll come back till Roman comes back.
I think he called Solo a dick or something this week at Fanatics.
Who hasn't called fucking Solo a dick?
But that could then build up for Jay having a match. Jimmy's return and Jay's saving. I don't think we'll get that. I think that's going to be the slow build of this whole storyline.
Because they need to, because we've got 3 months now to build. And 3 months, we know fans can switch off very quickly.
Well, something last night at Raw happened, so I'm a bit unsure, but we will find out what happened.
Ted now?
Yeah, with me. Hola. So I was doing the live stream last night, and Raw was pretty good this week. So we opened up with Randy Orton and a Gunther segment. But Orton opened the show.
Good.
It was really good opening.
No, I mean good that they've opened with the world title. That's what I like. I'm a traditionalist. Sorry.
Yeah, which is good though. It's good to see that that's happening. Orton was just basically speaking about how the next time he's going to open up Raw, he'll be champ, which led to Gunther coming out and going over the attack from last week. Which then led to Ludwig Kaiser jumping Orton from behind and setting up the main event of Orton versus Ludwig. Then we get leading into the first match of the night, which was Sheamus versus Pete Dunne, which there was an amazing moment at the end of this match. I don't know if you've seen it online this morning, where Sheamus's hands in the turnbuckle. He drags his arm out, takes the turnbuckle with him, and bro kicks Pete Dunne. As I say, just takes his head off, which looked really, really good. As I say, which I'm hoping that now sort of settles that for a little bit. Lets Pete Dunne go and do his own thing on NXT for a little bit. Then we go backstage to the New Day and Odyssey Jones. Obviously, we've been talking about Woods' attitude. Kofi noticed that he noticed this. Questioned Woods about it. He was saying, "Are you trying to replace Big E?" Woods said, "No. Remember when we were first starting New Day and how tough it was for us with the veterans? I want to be a welcoming veteran that helps out the younger talent, and that's why Odyssey's there. It's to help Game Over and to help them out." So after the New Day, it's the New Day promo. We then got a really good Bron Breakker vignette. Bron Breakker vignette. Sorry,
Bron Breakker.
Bron Breakker.
You're from Sheffield, aren't you? Fucking
hell.
Bron Breakker.
Bron Breakker from that pit.
He good, him, isn't he?
From that pit. That mind.
You want cheese from it?
Have you seen his spear?
That Bron Breakker.
That Bron Breakker. Yeah, really good Bron Breakker vignette. I can't fucking say it. Why am I struggling? Bron Breakker. That's what he's going to be moving forward.
That's all he's going to be called from now on, mate.
That's yours. You know when we said you need a thing?
Yeah.
That's your thing now.
Yeah, there you go. There's your merch. So
you've got cheating, you've got Keith Lee, and now you've got Bron Breakker.
So when we do merch, we've got the CM Spunk shirts, the Tony Cokehead Khan shirts, and then Bron Breakker in a flat cap and a pipe and a sheep. Bron Breakker.
Bron Breakker.
Where's my cows gone, Bron Breakker? I combined harvester.
Oh, I love this. And then we're on to the second match of the night. Ivy Nile with American Made and versus Maxine Dupree with the Alpha Academy. Was a no contest.
Sorry. Stop. You said her name wrong.
Oh, sorry. Maxine
I was going to do it just to say this. Yeah, you need to say your name right. If you're going to do it, you need to say Maxine Dupree.
It's
like when you do Chelsea Green, you got to go Chelsea Green.
And if we're doing anything about Adam Cole, you've got to go Adam Cole, baby.
Baby. The rules.
But yeah, this match didn't really get started. There were a little bit of back and forth for about less than a minute.
Really good high kick from Ivy Nile and Maxine Dupree in the corner just before.
Yeah, that was probably the big thing the best thing that happened in that first opening bit, which led to
Maxine Dupree was in the match. That was the best thing to happen to the match. Carry on.
The lights go out in the building. Nikki Cross enters the ring. Cross with a running crossbody on Ivy Nile. American Made starts brawling with the other White Six members, which forces the referee to call off the match. Chad Gable was then left alone in the ring. Uncloudy pops up, plants Gable with the sister Abigail. Noticeably a beefier version of Uncle Howdy. Definitely he's gained some weight and put some muscle on.
It's not him. Rumors out it's somebody else playing Uncle Howdy.
There is that thought process though of that there is still the Fiend to come back.
Yeah. Plus Alexa, when she gets ready to come back, she's going to come
But
back
it's
as well.
hard to say
With
it's
the Fiend.
It's not Bo when you see the teeth when he smiles.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
But,
But
yeah, which then leads us into a really good name for a tag team, and I hope they do something with it. The Terror Twins in Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley. Me and John were speaking earlier, just saying that they should win the tag team titles, make their name mean something.
Yeah, said it last week, didn't we? John said it last week, and we all agreed it's something that it should do.
But yeah, they basically spoke about how they were the ones who kept the Judgment Day safe. I think they smashed Dom and Liv into the match.
Sorry.
Have you farted?
Sorry, Ted. Dog's farted. There's only me and Dog in the room, and I haven't done one. oh, I'll mute my mic to carry on, Ted.
Gil's killed him off. Which then led on to CM Punk and a Drew McIntyre segment. Punk challenges Drew to a strap match after saying WWE's recent success is down to the fans, and he gives some stories from FanFest about a few fans that he made, like people that have travelled all across the world to just come and see CM Punk, which was a nice segment, to be fair. And I am looking forward to that strap match that was made official for Bash at Berlin. I think that's going to be one of the matches of the card.
Very good point though on it. He's like double the size of Punk. So, and it's not me being negative on Punk. How I meant to buy in that Punk's going to be able to pull Drew McIntyre any fucking way.
We've seen it before in strap matches. It always fucking happens.
Yeah.
But Punk did call himself, did say a line, which made me laugh. They're on about the bands, obviously, the bracelets.
It's the first time ever, I think, I actually hate CM Punk for saying something like this.
And it's because why we then he put because of love. It's because when fans hand me bracelets that they took the time to make. Maybe it's insignificant to the other people. Maybe it's a Taylor Swift thing. But let's face it, I'm the Taylor Swift for men, which made me crease a little bit. It made me laugh. That Punk season way, that thing.
Roman Reigns is the Taylor Swift for men.
Yeah. No, I'd say Seth the Taylor Swift.
No, Cody. I'd probably say Cody actually. Cody's
yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Then you were smiling. I love how we went to the same thing.
I thought that's what you were doing. I'm like, hang on. Then we got the Liv and Dom reply. They're just basically saying that Judgment Day is gonna smash the Terror Twins, and Dom challenged Priest to a match for tonight on Raw, and that match was accepted, and that will happen later on in the show. We then got a third match of the night: the New Day and Odyssey Jones versus the Final Testament in a 6-man tag match. The New Day and Odyssey Jones got the win. There was some more friction with Xavier and Odyssey. Kofi getting beaten down in the match. He then went to make the hot tag and tagged Odyssey instead of Xavier, and Xavier were visibly annoyed by this, and they played it up on commentary. So we're not quite out of the woods yet. No pun intended.
I like what you did there. Xavier Mania. Carry on.
I hope so. Then we went straight into his fourth match of the night in Bronson Reed versus the Miz in a no DQ match.
I thought he was going to say the midget.
the Miz.
Bronson Reed and the midget.
And
the little people, Ted. That's what they're called.
Exactly. We don't
Bronson
say that
Reed in a WLC match.
I'd love to see El Torito.
But yeah, that'd be amazing. Which led us, which Bronson Reed won by pinfall. Which then he went to go and give a second tsunami to the Miz after the match, which brought out Braun Strowman. I can say that one. It's not it's not Braun Breaker. It's Braun Strowman came out to basically stop that from happening. Which Pat went absolutely insane on commentary when Strowman came out, which were jokes.
That's one big son of a bitch. Is what he says.
He was loving it. He was loving it. And I'm sad that Pat's leaving us for 4 months, but he's back in January. So, and we might see him before then. I'm hoping he might pop in for a pay-per-view here or there. Then Jackie Redmond were backstage with Sheamus, just saying how he was after the match with Pete earlier. Kaiser interrupts the promo to basically say, why are you looking after this? Wanting to speak to the opening act instead of the main event that's right here, which then led to Sheamus saying he'll be enjoying a beer while he's watching Randy Orton RKO him. Then we had Damian Priest versus Dominic Mysterio, and you'd be very shocked to hear the match was a no contest because Judgment Day jumped him and destroyed both. They actually got the upper hand this week. They all, for the first time since the new Judgment Day was put together, they actually got the upper hand this week. But yeah, it's then led to a commercial break. Finn then basically says that being the Terror Twins just received its only sample of what's going to happen in Berlin. Damian Priest is not the World Heavyweight Champion because of the Judgment Day. Now that's then Collier have said, no, that's cool. And yeah, that's about it for that one, which led us to the triple threat match for the Women's Tag Team Championships. The Unholy Union versus Damage Control, and versus Pure Fusion Collective, the Pure Fusion Collective. But yeah, which was won by the Unholy Union, retained, which was an odd.
Good.
I thought they was going to lose here because it kind of made sense.
Too early for that.
But so we'll see what happens. I think it'll be Jade and Bianca that'll.
I don't,
think
it will be. No, I don't think it will. I think it'll be. I do think it'll be Shayna and Zoe. But I think we're not going to get it for at least another month or so.
Well, the
Bad Blood, I reckon.
Warriors.
I reckon Bad Blood, there could be a multi-person match, like a table match or something. Because they love tables.
Yeah, they do.
That's just me probably open, to be quite honest with you. But
fair. So I did forget a segment, guys. Bron Breakker announced there is going to be a Intercontinental title tournament. The winner gets to face Braun in a match further down the line. And the next segment that came up was a backstage interview with Jey Uso, and Jey just giving a health update on Sami Zayn and entering himself into the IC tournament, which was a bit weird. I thought we were going to get Jey. It would have made sense now to Jey to pull away to go and help Roman, but there's a bit of time. We've got 3 months.
We've got 3 months.
Yeah, we've got 3 months to play on that. Which then led to a really nice video package of Pat's best moments, which made me miss him even more. So I am going to be so sad when he leaves for a while. And this led us to the main event, which was Randy Orton versus Ludwig Kaiser with Gunther ringside, and you'd be all shocked to hear Randy Orton won with an RKO. And that
no way.
And the show finished with, it really cut off at a weird moment. Like they were mid brawl, Randy Orton and Gunther, and then it cut off bang on 4. So I thought you were going to overrun, but the match finished.
That was good for you, though.
Yeah, it was. Do you want to know something? I actually sat there and last night after the show, during the show, I was counting up how many ad breaks there was because I was just intrigued what we get.
You and friggin' ad breaks.
Right, so it's not as many as I thought.
Sorry, Ted, we've got an ad break. Just 1 second.
Yeah, okay. Run the ads. If you don't want ads, then you can subscribe via Twitch Prime. No, go on.
Yeah. So there were only 17 adverts in total over the 3 hours.
Holy.
So,
17.
But I thought it was a lot more. There's a lot more in the last hour. Like, for some reason in the main event, they cut off. Like there's 5 minutes left of the show. They put an ad break in, which makes no sense to me. But I thought it was a lot more than 17. Yeah,
US.
And they're all. Actually, to be fair, when you
watch a program in the United States, the show starts, they get a break. 10 minutes later, they get a break. 10 minutes later, they get another break, especially if it's an hour. 10 minutes later, get another break. And then you get towards the end of the show, they have a break. then they do the credits, then they have another break. That's how they do it. That's how they get all the money.
Same with the radio over there.
Yeah.
Next time if you get a chance to go again, listen to the radio. It's advert, song, advert, song.
Yeah.
But yeah, that
All
was
about
Raw.
the money.
And that was our Monday Night Raw.
Cool.
Ooh.
Cool. Well, I would talk about. There's not many. Obviously, All In this week. I did mention to you guys yesterday when I was streaming. I went up my 89 on Twitch. That a lot of contracts are coming to an end in AEW. You have Ricky Starks, Daniel Garcia. You got at the moment we've got Phoenix and Penta. We know what could happen with that. Soraya. Somebody else's is coming up, and I can't remember whose it was. Someone that they've not used in a while. Miro's is coming up. Like, is it an issue for AEW, or is it just normal? Get rid of people that are not really being used. Obviously, we know Soraya is gonna sign a new contract. We know she probably is.
Yeah, so I'll probably sign a new one. I think for me, it's him being
cautious,
but also trying to be not that guy that does thank you for best wishes in the future endeavors stuff. Contracts ends. If they don't want to re-sign, then they can go. It's not a laying off as such.
Like Triple H is doing now, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because he's done that over the past couple of months, and with people.
Yeah, like they run the contracts instead of having that social media post out that everybody goes mad for. WWE or AEW's just released XYZ. Just let the contracts run out. If they don't want to sign, they don't sign. Thank you very much. No good luck. I think that's what it is. I think it's a clever way of trimming dead weight as well.
Would you call him dead weight though?
I'd get rid of Miro, 100%.
Yeah. So do you know what? Dead weight is
probably
a bad way of putting it, but talent that's not needed. It's probably the best way to put it. So Miro hasn't got over AEW at all. The only time he started to get some heat was when Lana was the whole thing with Lana, but then obviously now him and Lana have actually split in real life, so I think that's not a subject they can touch.
Call me
El Champion. So I think that's what's killed his run off, because they want to work with him and Lana, but then I think maybe personal life they don't want to work with each other. I think she's got a contract there too. She's not doing anything.
She's gone.
She went.
She's gone.
Went 2 months ago, was it?
Yeah.
Like I said, Soraya, I think will sign, because I don't think WWE doctors are also fine on her wrestling again. Even though she has wrestled, they might be a bit more cautious, which is understandable. Garcia, the one that I don't get is like Daniel Garcia and the Lucha Bros. Why are you letting people with such good talents contracts get this low?
Yeah.
Especially with how hot WWE is at the moment and people jumping across. That's playing with fire, letting people's contracts run so low. Then again, look at WWE's done it recently, and obviously re-signed them after because Seth's literally ended. Then he re-signed. Becky's sitting in hiatus right now. We don't know if she actually retired or not.
Yeah.
Which is fair play. And those who in the social media world, those who think Becky Lynch is going to turn up All In this weekend, give her heads a wobble. It ain't happening.
No, it isn't.
I don't know. I think it's more business sense that he doesn't want to keep you there. If you don't want to be there, don't have to. If you want to sign new contracts, sign new contracts. One door closes, another door's open. Because look at that. If Miro goes, the potential of, I think Bobby Lashley coming to the AEW would be massive for AEW, because it's Bobby Lashley. He's done it off other two companies that really exist now, many more. I'm not asked about MVP, but if he comes in to be a manager for Bobby Lashley, fair enough. I don't want him in the ring, but it's not my choice. Got Ricochet, Shelton Benjamin. I'm not bothered by that either way either.
Yeah.
I love that.
Shelton was only ever good when he was in Team America.
Fair.
Managed by Kurt with
Team Angle.
Yeah.
I noticed the logo for the American Made looks very similar to the Team Angle logo.
It would always going to be.
No, I think that's both companies that are doing that now. I think it's a clever way to get away from the daunting future endeavor shit. It's thank you for your time, contract's up, thank you. Because in theory, then the contract's up, they don't sign the leave, they don't even have to acknowledge it on social media.
No,
they did it with Ricochet, didn't they? Ricochet left and not mentioned him at all, or left it. They've just left it and just not acknowledged it.
There doesn't need where future endeavors they release a list of them being released in.
Yeah.
So it's that's almost like a negative. It's a negative, social media post that they probably don't want.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, when a list of people's, we go back on our own, when a list of people's been released, me and you talk about it, well, us three talk about it in our chat, then it's a massive conversation on our next podcast, which is a negative point on whatever companies let it go.
Yeah.
So that's probably why they're doing it more than anything.
Fair enough. Well, Matt Cardona, obviously,
split his pants.
Independent. What?
You've not seen the post this week. He's at a GCW show. He's GM of GCW at the moment, and I don't know how it happened, but Krista Delander, whatever she's called, has posted a picture on social media where he split his suit pants, and she put it on social media. He's like, take that down now.
That tight, I'm not fucking surprised. Well, yeah, obviously, big indie star. Obviously, got released by WWE and didn't sign with a major company because he was proving that you don't have to become successful. Obviously, he's a part of TNA at the moment. He's on TNA's roster page. Obviously, we know he's not signed a full-time contract, but he's there. He eyes working with NXT and TNA and helping that grow. He said, I have so much more I want to accomplish. I see that TNA is absolutely killing it with NXT. I want to be a part of that. I want to get back into TNA, especially with Steph Delander. My partner, my property is marrying PCO. I got to go and see what's up over there. So it looks like he wants to get involved with the NXT stuff.
I'd be
happy with it.
Yeah. As long as he comes back with Matt Cardona.
Well, yeah, he won't come back as that rider. Look at all the others that will come back. Well, I'll say all the others.
I think he's been lobbying for a WWE return for a long time.
I think it's probably going to come sooner rather than later now.
Because he got 3 matches, if that, in AEW. Cody has talked recently about him murdering his own opportunity at AEW on one of them thingies where he basically set up an interview with him, and it was on the Wrestling Figures podcast on YouTube. He set up a meeting between him and Tony Khan, and
yes, he did. I've watched that.
And literally walked in and just said, I don't want nothing to do with Cody if I come in and da. So the idea was bring him in to work with Cody. So I think he murdered his own, and I think subconsciously, as much as he probably wouldn't admit to it, he's a WWE guy.
Yeah,
he is. And I think he wants to return. I think the only thing that'll hold him back is if they want him to return as Zack Ryder.
I can't see it, mate. If it was Vince, I could see it. If it was Vince, I could see him not wanting anything to do with him what I'm trying to say. Unless he comes back as Zack Ryder.
Yeah.
With Triple H, with the way Cody was handled with his music and his gear and the way he is, I think he'll come back as Matt.
He's like Ty Dillinger come back as Sean Spears, so he's open to it, and I think that's all. I think that's all it's going to take for Cardona to go back. Is let me come back as Cardona. I don't want nothing Zack Ryder. I don't even want Zack Ryder mentioned in my presence, sort of thing. Just like Cody's trying to stop the Stardust comments.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if he gets that, he's a WWE guy again.
And it's a bit harder with Zack Ryder, only because he's accomplished a bit more as Zack Ryder than Stardust did. Stardust, I wouldn't think, won the tag titles with Goldust. With Zack Ryder, won the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania as Zack Ryder. Won the tag titles at WrestleMania with Kurt Hawkins, Brian Myers at WrestleMania.
I think he's a perfect heel for Cody as well.
Yeah, I agree.
Perfect heel for Cody.
It's probably that and the fact that if it is something that obviously they're willing to do, They've got to bring him in right, and they've got to do with the right storyline. And
Yeah,
Cody
because
is the perfect storyline for it.
His
But-
personal and business stuff that he's got going on. So obviously he's Wrestling Figure podcast, YouTube stuff. He's working with Brian Myers and Mark Sterling on that. His own figure range that he and like that. I think that business side of all, obviously, we will never hear that part of the contract agreement. But I think all that needs to be ironed out as well, because they are, in theory, they're not as successful yet, but they are, in theory, creating wrestling figures to compete with Mattel's figures. Never will do, but I think all that will need iron out, because I don't think he'll hand that over. I don't think he'll give up on that.
No.
I know that was the Wrestling Figure podcast was one issue on his Zack Ryder run, because they wanted to put it on the YouTube channel and network, and it didn't quite work the same.
Yeah, they got 4 episodes on there. Figure it out.
Yeah, I don't think it quite worked the same. But it'd be good if they let him back in, let him do it, because then it could get more. That opens it up for Ethan Page to do his again, as well.
You said Ethan Page is coming back to the business anyway.
He's come out and said that he's getting himself sorted and comfy in WWE's lifestyle, and then he'll start doing it again.
So if it's there and he can do it, then I don't see why not.
I think WWE have lifted the whole ban on external social stuff in their private lives.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Like, it was a stupid thing to bring in the first place.
It's because they were making money off Cameo themselves and
Vincent,
again, Vince McMahon.
Yeah. Because they obviously they were offering, like, I think like Big E was doing cameos for like $30.
Yeah.
Where if you go and do a meet and greet with Big E, it was like $100. So Finch weren't making any money off that. But yeah, no. I'll be happy if he turns up.
Yeah, same.
That's mainly it. There's nothing really much, nothing to do with All In. Surprisingly, there's not a lot. The only thing that is the only thing that's popped up is the fact that All In is not going to be in London next year, in Texas. But there's nothing really massive. They're keeping the cards close to the chest, which is good. Makes a change, because AEW normally just go, yeah, Dave Meltzer is everything. Keeping cards close to the chest and going, right, well, we're not going to tell you everything because it's going to be a surprise on the show, which I like. So if that's true, props to Tony Khan for one.
Yeah, I'm hoping all companies do that now. As much as we are now entering in the media world of wrestling.
I know, yeah, it's our fucking job. I hope they don't.
And no, but I hope that they keep, like, I'm an old schooler. I'd like to watch a pay-per-view and not know who's turning up.
Yeah, I get
if you know somebody's returning, so I'll cast your mind back to Survivor Series War Games last year. We knew Punk was turning back up. It was just a matter of what point in the show was Punk coming back at that.
Well, when it came up with the thing, we didn't. Did we live stream that? Was we live streaming pay-per-views?
No, we didn't live stream that one.
Did we not?
No, we haven't. We live streamed from after Mania this year.
Yeah, Backlash.
Oh shit, we did, didn't we? Yeah.
We tried Royal Rumble. Not last year before.
It was the one with the Bray Wyatt one.
Yeah, it killed us, and then we decided we were too old, so we didn't do it. Took a year off and then started doing it again, and now Mania just kills us.
Yeah.
But yeah, that sort of stuff. I would love to keep, like, Cody WrestleMania return, the worst kept best secret. I like the idea of like All In now this weekend. We've just done our prediction video, and we've talked about who potentially turn up, and obviously we've got so many names rattling around. If they don't turn up, I'm not going to be annoyed, because it's still then when they're going to turn up comes back. But I like to say, MJF, Will Ospreay go at it. Will Ospreay wins and he's celebrating, and all of a sudden the lights go down and
MVP walks out.
Yeah, or some sort of incarnation of Ricochet's music turns up. Crowd's going to go mad. I'm going to absolutely.
If that happens, you have to record.
I'd stop myself there, Matt. You're welcome. I'm going to be really excited.
I would have just left it in.
Would you? I would be excited. We all over the show.
Yes. I bought a picture of that South Park meme.
But yeah, no, like if Ricochet turned up and he went nose to nose or whatever, I would absolutely pop my head off.
Now it might just be me, and because I never watched I never properly watched them in the Independence. It doesn't get me excited.
So with your idea that we'll probably talk about in a minute, I know
like the WWE thing I always say.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
That's it. I think WWE did Ricochet. Dirty's the wrong word, but I don't think anybody in WWE could be booked to have the matches Will Ospreay and Ricochet could have had to the way they were. There's so many out there that are really, really good. If you go and watch them, you go watch them. The only thing I would say to people, if you're going to go watch Will Ospreay Ricochet, they are a very well choreographed match. But
if you don't like flips,
it's brilliant.
It's not your scene.
All right. Okay. Then
it's a lot of flips and dives and stuff like that, which I know you're not overly keen on all the time. If I told you to go watch what I would say probably one of the New Japan ones or the WCPW World Cup one.
That's a good one.
I was there for that.
Yeah, that was a great match. Put them both on a big stage, it'd be great. But do I want it straight away? No. Let me sweat for that. Let's have Ricochet with new people before we get Ricochet with Ospreay. Same as Kinchi Okada and Kenny Omega. I don't want to see that for a year or a good couple of years.
Yeah.
But I think I'll pop if Bobby Lashley comes out, mate, in the main event or something. Bobby turns up, I'll pop when Bobby coming out. Couldn't give a shit if it was MVP. Honestly, if MVP comes out on his own, I was like, oh, fuck.
John's MVP
with Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah, with Shelton, I'm like, really? Where's Bobby? Bobby!
Where's Bobby?
I want me some Bobby.
I want my Bobby Lashley.
I thought we were doing something else. I thought
Mater. Ciao. Right, are we top five?
Top five time.
Top five time.
Well,
hit the intro.
Hit the intro. Bum. So let's have a quick talk. Are we doing what we discussed this week? Maybe down the line. Do you want to explain the new alternative?
Oh, okay, so are we doing the match thing next week? Right, cool. Okay, so
no.
GM.
Time.
Which
it's the match thing. I'm talking about the match thing.
Right.
Trying to think. So we're going to do alternative weeks.
Yeah, we've decided that the top fives.
So we'll do top five again next week, but we'll explain what's going to come the week after.
Right. So basically, me and John were discussing the other day. Well, I put it in for the boys, saying, I think doing something different and adding something else to it. We love the top five. Don't get us wrong; it's a good
it's not going
thing
anywhere
to.
Either.
No, it's a good thing to have a discussion about, and it's really interesting to see Ted put Keith Lee in there. However, we don't want to get to a point where we're struggling to think of top five. So what we're going to do is alternate. So we've come up with a couple of ideas. Desert Man knows this. He popped up in me stream as I was talking about it at one point. What we're going to do is I thought of an idea of we all pick 5 wrestlers that we're not really keen on, not really watched, never really thought the big hype was with them. And then the other 2 lads choose a match that they think will change their mind. We go away and watch it, and we come back the next week and we discuss what we think and whether it's changed our minds on it. So, for instance, I know John doesn't like get the whole big thing with Shawn Michaels. So I would go away and I would say, right, Shawn Michaels, obviously you know the Razor Ramon match. Shawn Michaels,
Undertaker,
Bret Hart, Iron Man match, WrestleMania. WWE. Go and watch it. And then Ted will go, right, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, WrestleMania 25. Go and watch it. Obviously, we know you've done that anyway, but that's just an example.
Yeah.
Go and watch it, come back, and then we'll go, right, I watched this. This is what I think of it. So it's something different. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to do a bit of a GM mode. Now, we did do Matt v. John at one point, and John screwed me out of Cody Rhodes, but we will talk about that if you want to see that, go on the TikTok page.
All YouTube videos, you're going to go out and watch it.
Yes, it's in the playlist for WWE 2K23. We've not started a GM mode on this one because, one, it's Not exactly great. They've changed the way they do it. But I want to do 2K. I want to do more 2K stuff with you guys instead of just doing random matches and stuff like that. I want to do a series or something. So I've come up with GM mode. Me versus John start off with. We've picked 5 stipulations each on a wheel. We spin the wheel, whatever that comes out with. The other person has to do that stipulation. So, for instance, one of mine might be only NXT superstars, current or past. So that John has to only pick NXT superstars, past or present. His might be only Intercontinental Champion, so I can only pick people that have been Intercontinental Champion. At the end of it, whoever wins stays on, and we face Ted. Whoever wins out of Ted and that person then stays on, and they face the other person again. Whoever wins, whoever is staying on when it comes to the Wrestling Fellas Awards, is the winner of that season, and then we go again on 2K25.
Yeah, so they'll only probably be then the shorter. The probably best for that one will probably be the shorter run. So is it like a 5-week one you could do? Just so we will smash them out episode. So you'll know who's on each episode. By the end of that episode, you know who's won, who's facing the next person on the next episode. So one episode will probably be a little bit longer. Obviously, we'll have to speed things up for the draft and shit like that. But
I can edit shit and do all that. So that's not
and just on the match one as well. So when Matt said, obviously, we're picking 5. Now, from like a Matt, just using 2 when we're discussing it, is let's say Matt's on Matt's list. He's got Young Bucks, Ronda Rousey, just picking names here, mate. Ryback, stuff like that. Yeah. Now, we don't have to pick the same people.
No? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mention that, did I? Yeah.
So I could pick a Young Bucks match. Ted could pick a Ryback match, and that's the 2 for him this week. And that's going to come. It's going to probably not, like I said, we'll probably do top 5 again next week because we've got to iron out the 5 and stuff like that. We'll probably announce the first 5 people on our list next week, and then that'll be the following week. Give us time to watch it, and then it'll be an alternate with the top 5 every week.
But we like the top 5, and we've got loads of ideas for top 5. Desert Man kept giving me the other day when he was in my stream. He kept putting them on for me. So I've got
top
loads.
5's going nowhere because we've got all the pay-per-views. We can start doing AEW based ones as well, more as well once we get a bit more from them. But it's going nowhere. But yeah, so that's what's coming. Just on the rest of the one, Zoe made a good point to me after we discussed it. Zoe thinks it's a really good idea. I'm not putting CM Punk on my list.
Oh, no, you've got to, because there was so many matches I wanted to do for you.
Because Zoe made a very good point to me. I don't have a problem with CM Punk matches.
That's not what you said last time.
I know I said that, but she pointed out a very good thing. I have actually enjoyed CM Punk matches as well. So like the Don Collar match with MJF and stuff like that. So I'm not putting them on my list.
So when you said the other week to send you some CM Punk matches because you don't like
I was talking early, so if you want, I could put them on.
Yeah, so that's what I was talking about. I'll
put them on if you want, but I'm talking like early stuff.
What's early stuff?
Like 4 Pipe Bomb.
So 20. When did you do Pipe Bomb? 2011.
So I'd
2011. So anything pre 2011.
Yeah.
Right, that's fine. I've got fucking
loads. Yeah, because if you bring me the MJF, if I put him in and then Ted brings me the MJF CM Punk match, dog collar match, I'm going to be sitting going, I like that match.
I was never going to give you anything recent.
Yeah.
I'll
put him on. I was going to leave him
when
off
you said he wasn't good.
It's more like Zoe's pointed out. It's not.
I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
It's a different thing. And at the same point on that as well, like a CM Punk, if you bring me CM Punk matches every week, I'm going to get to a point where I'm just going to go, nah, not watching that. Won't get me another one.
Why would I do that?
No, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying in general.
Ted. We're going to
start because obviously the comments, people start comment things in the thingy, so someone could comment like another CM Punk match each week and weekend, and I don't mind doing a comment one here and there. But if I'm saying it as in a general for the 3 of us,
I get you.
Someone just keeps bringing you Young Buck matches, even though I'm hoping the one if you put them on your list, the one I'm going to pick is going to change your view on them. We're not going to keep doing the same people every week because it'll just get boring for us, but also get boring for you guys to hear us talking about the same matches.
We appreciate your comments. All comments get read and liked. We really appreciate them. What's this week, John?
We have top 5 all-time attires and top 5.
This week. Well, that one I did.
and top 5 finishers.
Yeah, I didn't
All
enjoy
time.
this. I didn't enjoy the finisher one as much because it was just fucking easy.
Yeah.
I've with my finishers, I've put one, maybe 2 not obvious ones in. Just I feel like the list could have been literally us either saying the same in the same order or the different order. So I've thrown a couple of 2 little Swerve ones in there, and then ring
Swerve.
gear.
Is that
Swerve?
a hit?
Whose house?
Oh,
Whose
house? What are we doing first?
Can't wait for
Finishers or
Saturday for that.
attires?
Sorry, Sunday. Let's get the moves out of the way because I feel like moves is the one that's going to be most
that's
similar.
Good idea.
Right, so I'll go first.
Same as usual. 5, 5, 5. Yeah. Cool.
So 5, I've gone for whatever way you want to call it, the 5-star frog splash or the frog splash. I'm an Eddie Guerrero guy, so it's got to be in there.
Yep. Mine's a super kick.
See, I left that off because it's just even I'm bored of a super kick now.
No, all time though. Shawn Michaels, Sweet Chin Music, super kick.
I am rather
Dolph
partial to a
Ziggler's
super kick party as well by the Young Bucks, but that's me.
that's why it's so low down because of that fucking reason. And the Usos just call it that's all they fucking do.
No, I left it off because a lot of people doing it. Dolph does it.
But all my finishes are. That's what I'm saying. So all these finishes I picked, all get done. They get done constantly.
Yeah.
But the finishes.
Yeah.
So I liked it when Shawn Michaels did it because it was fucking amazing. And Dolph Ziggler. Dolph was really good at it.
Right, here we go. Ted.
The Big Bang Catastrophe, Keith Lee's finisher.
Yes.
Yes.
Get in.
Keith Lee.
Let's go, Keith.
Let's go, Keith.
Oh, Ted, you should have done him number 4 because he was like your second on your top 10. You should have done him number 4.
Oh, he might have.
So here we go. Number 4.
He might have like a trademark.
You mentioned my number 4.
Go on.
Is do you know the pounds that was made famous by Monty Brown? When Keith Lee did it to Adam Cole and put him into row 4.
Please
so
tell me he's done some studying all 5 of Keith Lee moves.
Ted's got new respect. My number 4 is the RKO. Fucking love the RKO, man.
Yeah,
good.
I've not got it on my list, but I get it, and I've left it off on purpose, not because I don't rate it highly. I just knew it would be on your list or Matt Ted's list.
RKO is sick, man.
Buckshot Lariat. I fucking love the
Logan Paul's finisher. I like it. Fair play.
No, Hangman's finisher.
Yeah, Logan Paul's. Yeah, nice.
Logan Paul's finisher.
No,
yeah.
Hangman's.
I can't believe you like a Logan Paul finisher in your top 5. That's mental.
Oh, the Parius.
Logan Paul. Enjoy. Never thought.
Like you saying, the Young Bucks super kick, mate.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, no, Hangman, Adam Page's Buckshot Lariat.
Logan Paul's Buckshot. Okay.
Yeah, both of you.
Number 3.
Number 3 for me. Oh, sorry, go on. Sorry, Ted, go on.
The Spirit Bomb by Keith Lee. My number 3.
Oh, he's going for it.
I fucking love Ted, me. Keep going, Ted. We all love the Keith Lee.
Do it for the views.
Can't wait for the attires list. My number 3 is the Chokeslam.
Tombstone. Number 3, Tombstone.
Yeah, fair play. Number 2.
I got
Ted?
No, Ted's going last. Matt.
I'm going last.
My number 2 is the Pedigree.
People's Elbow.
I'm really surprised with that with you.
He's searching it up now. He's not done the others. He's searching it up now. I know he is. I can see it.
Are you really surprised what I've got People's Elbow for number 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am, to be fair.
Why? It's the most electrifying
move. A curb stomp or something like or Crossroads.
For me,
or GTS or something.
So when I sat, so I'm not gonna lie, I did my list in my head last night in bed and typed it down.
You would.
And I sat, and my 1 and 2 were the first. Like when I thought finishes, these are the first 2 finishes that popped into my head in that order. So I've kept them in that order because when I think finishes, I think of these 2. And the People Elbow is, I remember being a kid, standing in the front room, taking my elbow pad off that I did have, throwing it at my mum and dad, and they were looking at you like, what the fuck's he doing?
And you're getting a slap because you just
So I'm just about to drop an elbow, dropping one of my little sisters. Fuck
you, man.
But no,
woman. Sorry.
It's the most electrifying move in sports entertainment. It's not a lie, though, is it?
It's not the bookend, though, is it? So, Ted?
My number 2 the Doom Salt, as made famous by Keith Lee.
Keith Lee. And number one, we'll leave Ted till last again. John, number one.
Stunner. Stone Cold Stunner, the KO Stunner.
Mine's the Spear. Love it. Whether it's Roman, whether it's Edge, Goldberg's before he got old, like the Spear.
Spear's iconic though, isn't it? It is iconic.
And my number one is the Grizzly Magnum, a Mongolian chop as made famous by Keith Lee.
Keith Lee. Ted, I have a question.
Yeah.
As much as I absolutely loved your work there, do you have an actual 5?
Yes, I do.
It's the Spirit Bomb.
So yeah, number 5 is the One Winged Angel by Kenny.
Was on my list.
Number 4 is the Sweet Chin Music by Shawn Michaels. Number 3 is a Pedigree. Number 2 is the Tombstone Piledriver, and number 1 is the Stone Cold Stunner. It's my actual list. But me and Matt spoke before.
But I like your Keith Lee one better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll edit that bit out, and I'll just have your Keith Lee bit in.
So I've got the.
No one's gonna ever know that you actually had a 5 list of actual moves.
And even when you try and say it at the on the All In live stream, I'll just constantly interrupt you.
Mike.
Yeah. I'll just keep going. Now I had fun doing this
right,
next
by
one.
The way. You was right, by the way. I had 3 already set up.
I know.
And then I didn't have the
we
other
were
2.
talking about it before you came on. I said you need to do top 5 Keith Lee finishes, and we only got up to 3, and we were like, right, the other 2 would just be normal.
That's why when he said, "Oh, that was really surprised," and I went into detail of people's elbow to give them some time to get the other 2.
So look
I knew what he was doing.
Oh, like, please, where did I find the finishers from before the names?
Right, Attires. Now this one was a little
doing
bit.
This.
I had some in my head. I tried to Google it this morning.
Last night in bed.
No, I didn't do this. I did this one this morning. I had some in my head already. Then I tried to Google it to see if there's anything I missed or any other ones that jumped out at me. Google was shit on this time for me. Let me down. So I'm working off ones that, for me, that what I think Attires, these ones are all the ones that literally popped into my head and I couldn't get them out of my head. Can't think of anything else. So I'll go first. Number 5, Seth Rollins is what I think it's the White Ranger outfit from SummerSlam. It's my favourite Seth Rollins ring gear of all time.
My number 5, because Ted looks like he's had a shocker. My number 5 is Keith Lee's. No, it's not. It's Macho Man's WrestleMania 4. It's the, as you see, CM Punk wearing it now and again.
It's big cape.
Eh?
It's the big cape thing, isn't it?
Yeah. So the trunks got 3 stars on it, and then the yellow boots. It just looks sick. I really like it.
Good.
So I did have Seth Rollins' his Game of Thrones one, but I've changed my mind. I am going for Will Ospreay's Assassin's Creed outfit from
Will Ospreay off fucking everything for what?
Yeah, but I'll give him this one, mate.
No, joking. I know. Yeah, no, I like that one.
He got, I believe, off the back, he asked permission from Ubisoft to do this.
Yeah, he did.
And off the back of it, they're going to sort of put him in the new game as a character somewhere.
Yeah,
cool. It was a cool concept. Number 4.
Number 4. Yeah.
I kind of cheated. Finn Balor as the Demon. And any of them.
Yeah, so cool. I was going to put a particular demon in, but then I've gone against it instead.
I put a particular one in.
I can't decide one. Between the Texas Chainsaw one and the London.
I'm not going to lie to you. It's all just into one for me. So I was going to pick the Judgment Day one they had, the purple one, at WrestleMania last year at Hell in a Cell. But I thought I just did NXT. Anything in NXT, I'll say, was the best one.
I'd say for me the best two, and that's because I've got them in figure form and I see them quite often, is the Chainsaw Massacre one, or the London Jack Ripper one.
Yeah. There's.
Mine is Shawn Michaels WrestleMania 25, the white. When he came in the white.
The other day on stream, then when we were talking about him, or when we were game the other night together.
Yeah.
It's a good one. I've gone Panthers Joker tie that he wears quite a lot. I really like that.
It's a good pick. It's a good pick. That's a cool one. That is a cool one. Number
Fairs.
3.
Well, I changed this today because I got up and put this T-shirt on. So originally, I can't remember what it fucking was. Oh, New Day. It was the New Day Power Rangers outfits.
Okay,
It's changed. Kane Attitude Era.
Not Green Cane.
No, as much as I like Green Kane and
Or
Blue
Cane.
Kane.
What about Gimmick Infringement Kane?
The other Kane I really liked was the where in 2002 when he returned, when he had the mask missing there. That fucking Kane I fucking loved. But this Kane is fucking iconic, and I absolutely love it. So that's my
I
favorite.
forgot all about Kane. He would be on my list, but I totally forgot all about Kane. What are we on number 3?
Yep.
I'll go. The Fiend.
Fuck the Fiend.
Fuck!
The Fiend. Says it all on the tin.
Shit.
There's so many good ones.
Fair play. I forgot about the
Ray
Fiend.
in general as well.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. I didn't even think
So
Fair
I
play.
I thought Bray Wyatt. I thought Funhouse Firefly, Funhouse Bray, Burnt Fiend, and I've just gone, you know what? No, the Fiend. Because I remember my head being blown away when the Fiend debuted.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, fair play. But if I was to go, I'd probably put him over Macho Man. If I remembered, to be quite honest with you. But yeah. Number 2.
Number 3.
Ted's number 3.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ted's
for
number
me.
3. Sorry, mate.
Kenny Omega's Sephiroth Final Fantasy gear from Wrestle Kingdom 17. When he comes out and he's like, he flicks his shoulder, and it's like a wing graphic comes up on the screen. It's so sick. It just looks cool. And because I love Final Fantasy, like my favorite game of all time, so it's like it means it's personal to me. It plays into my sort of wheelhouse.
That is.
Cool.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Finn Balor, Jack the Ripper.
Jack the Ripper.
The Jack the Ripper one. Demon. It's so cool. It's such a he come out really different as well. Like the whole entrance was sick for that character. So yeah, number 2 for me is Jack the Ripper, Finn Balor.
Mine's already been said by John. White Ranger Seth. Number 2. It's fucking sick, mate.
Got it in figure form, by the way. Just to let you know.
Don't just fuck off.
So hard to get, by the way. So hard to get.
Yeah, nice one. Yeah, White Ranger Seth. It's his best one.
Yeah. Number 2. So this is the one where I can't remember where it's from, but I know it exists. And when I say it, Ted's going to go, yes. So every Halloween, the Elite used to do a dress-up match. Mm-hmm. Every Halloween, without fail. And my favourite one is when they did the Mario Kart dress-up for the match. And Kenny Omega dressed up as Princess Peach.
There's an even better one that has not been
the Aladdin one.
Yeah, the Aladdin one.
The Aladdin one was good, but I think this one pips it for me because the fact that Kenny Omega is Peach. And who was told? Can't remember who was told, but they weren't impressed they were told. I want to say Hangman was told, and he was proper, like he was playing up in the ring that he was good, that he was told. The reason as well it pips it is I'm a massive Mario fan, so I love Mario Kart, and this was it. So yeah, can't find where it was at, but I will get you the image, Matt, because I know you want it.
Yeah, yes. Please.
Number 1s.
The Undertaker's The Last Outlaw, like where he came down with them all like cowboy sort of hat. So like it just looked cool. Like you're aging, but he still looks sick.
Which one was that? Was that his Brock Lesnar when he faced Brock Lesnar or Triple H?
Trips. He's Triple
Trips
H.
At WrestleMania in Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Just so I can get the picture and put it on the peeps.
No, it's.
Well, my number 1. Keith Lee's blue shorts when he won the North America. Ministry Undertaker.
I knew it was because there was a conversation over there.
Fucking mate. It's so iconic. I love it. I love the Ministry of Darkness. I think it's so good and so underrated. It doesn't get spoke about enough, and Taker just looks like a badass with it.
He does.
So I got a bit excited then.
I'd just let you finish. That's before I say anything. Rey Mysterio, Halloween Havoc. The purple. It's iconic, and it's for me. It's one of my favorite matches of Eddie Guerrero's of all time, and Rey's. I think as well it's the match to put Rey Mysterio on the map, as well as Eddie Guerrero. Eddie was a little bit more up the rankings in WCW then, but I think this two put eyes on them bigger, and obviously led on to the career. Rey's got so many, and I felt like Rey needed a feature somewhere. But this was the only one that when I thought of Tires, this is the one that kept coming back into my head over and over and over again without thinking about it. Yeah. I think I actually have it in figure form as well. But yeah, Rey Mysterio's missed Halloween Havoc. I think it's the Phantom.
Yeah, the purple one.
Phantom one, yeah. Right, so that's the top fives. Guys, comment below again. Let us know your top five for both of them, or one of them if you just want to do one. Remember, they are the all-time finishers and attires. What should we do next week?
So I've got a few ideas. We've got championships we can do. Someone said Europeans in the comment section the other day. Overrated and underrated. That'll be a good one because it's our own opinion, not wrestlers to never win. The big one.
Ooh,
awful storylines and the best storylines. I've also got another one, but I want to hold off that till Bad Blood. So, what do you want to go with? Or you can think of one yourself you want to go with instead.
The championship ones would be a good one.
I reckon we go for a juicy one. Because we had the Finishers and Attires this week. I think we'll go for a juicy one, like an awful storyline or the best storylines.
I think storylines might need a bit of thinking time on. So we might do that one, when we do an alternate with the matches. So we've got 2 weeks to think on that one. How about overrated, underrated?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking in my head, underrated, I can think of 1, 2. Overrated, I can think of 1 or 2. So there's not much to do on that one. With storylines, going to have to sort of dig back to Stinsky punting a baby.
Snitsky.
Yeah, that's it. Snitsky.
See, when you said Brecker before, like
Brecker.
When John says certain wrestlers, I'm like, who the fuck is he talking about? And then I realised, like, I thought he was talking about Ivan Putski back in the 70s, me. And I'm like, when did he kick a baby?
I know we were a different time back then, but Jesus, that's a bit.
Just on storylines, where does Mark Henry's hand baby come in?
Number 1 at all time.
Yeah.
Well, no, actually, number 2, because Keith Lee's title win comes number 1 because it was a good storyline building up to the Adam Cole.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll do that. Overrated, underrated wrestlers for next week, and then obviously the following week, as we already mentioned, will be a little bit different. Well, it'll be different, a totally different segment. We'll do match reviews. We'll think of a catchy name for it.
Yeah, I'll think of a name.
But yeah, so that's it. But yeah, any ideas of other stuff for us to do? Whether it's top 5 suggestions. Yeah. Wait, don't put matches in yet. Wait till we pick on our top 5s because we'll do a video next week. We'll tell each other within the week the top 5 wrestlers so we can get stuff planned. But we'll announce the 5 wrestlers that we put in for the matches for each other on next week's video. But yeah, any suggestions for top 5s? Suggestions for anything else you want to see us do as well? Watch-alongs are and reacts to past stuff is in the works, so hold off commenting on that. That is in the works. We've tested something out this week. We've been okayed. We just need to work out logistics for the 3 of us doing it at the same time. Yeah. If you've watched one of our live streams, you know we cannot. If you watch the live streams, you know we cannot get in sync. So that's the issue. We've got Ted. He can't count, so trying to keep him counting the seconds.
Yeah. Leave me alone. I'm all good.
Now leave my Braun Breaker alone.
I'm at Braun Breaker alone.
Don't do Braun Breaker.
Anything else, guys? Anything else?
Yeah, catch me over on stream on Twitch. One of my 89. If you don't want ads, then subscribe. You get no ads. It's amazing.
Lucky these you
join us. What we do, I know, yeah, innit? What I'm doing is 5 Nights at Freddy's. We're doing some Fortnite, Overwatch. Get yourself over and see me absolutely shit myself for 5 Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah. Other than that, catch the guys on the stream this weekend for All In. Earlier kickoff as well for us in the UK. I think I don't know what time you're going to go live, but
yeah, it's probably about well, they got the Chris Statlander match, haven't they? So it'd be an hour beforehand.
So it kicks off. I think bell time 6 p.m. I think it said. We'll double check, but keep an eye out on the pages for the announcements when it goes live.
Yeah, we'll put it on there.
Join the fellas on that.
Wait. I need to announce one thing. I nearly forgot. You nearly made it out the door, fellas. You can't have this episode. There's something big gone off this week. I forgot about.
I forgot. Yeah, you're right. Go on.
Zack Saber's Jr.
I've also got
the G1.
nearly a 99 rated Haaland on FIFA. Bye, everyone.
No.
Got it in.
No. I've got it in. So you guys give shit to Zack Saber Jr. all this time. He's won the big one. He won the G1.
Yeah, he's not won the WWE title.
He's decided he's not actually waiting to Wrestle Kingdom. He is going to wait. I love that. He's like, he's not going to wait to Wrestle Kingdom. He is actually going to fight for it next month, so he can go to the UK shows as champion. I think that's how that's going to work out. So it looks like we may get some big deal with the AEW Championship and the New Japan title at Wrestle Kingdom, because I know they're doing the joint show this year. But yeah, I've got to get that in at the end. But yeah,
Matt, has he finished yet or what?
I'm talking about someone that can't even fucking wrestle well. Yeah.
Yes.
I think so.
Okay, Zack Sabre Jr. won the G1.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yes, yes, boys.
Yes, boys.
Yeah.
Let's bring it back round to me, don't you? All right.
But yes, so yeah, look out for the streams. Look out for all the news coming up.
Have we? You're going live on TikTok, aren't you? Soon for some gaming, John.
Yes. I probably would have already been live when this goes out, doing it to see how it works out and goes. But they will be happening more often. There might be a bit of a gap in them though, because I'm going to be building a play area. You get what I mean?
Oh, like ball pool and stuff.
No, when we set up, it's a bit naff. I have to sit in a beanbag in the front room, so I'm going to be.
Play.
So I might have gone live, but it might be a bit of a break between me doing them again, just because I'm going to be building a desk and everything for me to do it a little bit more better. But yes, there is gaming.
Sorry, mate.
TikTok channel too.
Yeah, we've got Raw. We've had Raw. We've got SmackDown on Friday with me. I'm going to be doing SmackDown because John's got to get up early to go down to London. You fatty wanker. To go and do that, and then Saturday prediction video drops. Go and check yourself out to see what we've well picked for that, and then Sunday
is me. Your picks in the comments in that one as well.
Yeah, drop them in the comments, and then me and Ted do the live stream for All In. The week after, what have we got? Prediction video again for Bash.
We've got Monday and we've got Raw Monday on Raw TikTok again. To be announced who's hosting that.
Yeah, it'll be one of us. Then we've got normal video drops, prediction video on the Saturday. We'll probably do a 2K live stream for Bashing Berlin on the Thursday if Ted's up for that with us.
Yeah.
Saturday is Bashing Berlin. Sunday is NXT. There's loads of lives next week. And for people that are going, they don't do many AEW lives. AEW Fight Forever shit, mate, and I don't want to play it. So
on the gaming side, I was just actually thinking in my head, could I do some AEW stuff today with All In coming up? No. Because I've deleted the game off, and I enjoyed the Battle Royale mode on it, but I've deleted it off, and all the rest is not on there. AEW Fight Forever has absolutely died a death. It's not been what it's been billed to be, unfortunately. Maybe next game, maybe down the line. And then obviously live streams on TikTok. Wednesday is the one night that all of us really can't do a live stream because we've got work the next day. These two start at 9. I'd be the only one really be able to do it. You start 8:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, I start at 11, but I'm up at 8 to take Zoe to work. so I can't really do it. I might be able to squeeze one in this week, but then I've got other shit to do this week as well. No rest for the wicked when you have a week off. But yeah, live shows at the moment, it's just going to be Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah, and when NXT have CM Punk and Orton on, I'll be doing them.
Yeah, and I've said it. I think I said it last week. If there's a big pay-per-view style match on Dynamite, like Blood and Guts, we weren't able to go live for Blood and Guts because we didn't have 1,000 followers at that point. I might do one like that. I might push myself a step and do the live reaction for that, but it'll have to be something massive.
Yeah.
But look, so start subscribing on here and the TikTok. We start making a few pennies. We make this a full-time job, and we'll be live at every fucking program.
Yeah.
I'll even do MLW if you're going to be paying me to do it.
I mean, I won't. Well, if you pay me, then yes, I'll do it. Obviously.
Yeah, I'll do AAA. I'll do MLW. Fuck's sake! I'll even bring. We'll get Ted's camera stand and we'll do a live stream from Future Shock. They probably won't be impressed, but we'll do it.
They won't know until they see the camera in the side and go, "What are you doing?"
That's nothing.
Just live streaming this.
Fucking business. That's what we're doing.
TikTok.
But yeah, so yeah, we are all new to this. Mistakes are going to happen. We're going to balls things up. But hey ho.
A lot of lives happening though.
A lot of lives going. A lot of lives. You might even see us start venturing into other avenues because we do actually have a Twitch channel.
I have a Twitch channel, 1up89 Matt. We also have one, Wrestling Fellas. We don't really been on it since Raw Rumble.
Royal Rumble.
Yeah, when we fell asleep. Well, yeah. I fell asleep halfway towards the end.
Yeah, I went far behind you. But yeah, with Twitch is a bit more. You don't really make as much off it at the back of everything else, and a lot of botties and
it can be a slog.
Yeah, well, we've got 2 now. Obviously, I think Instagram, you just says touching out on get lives as well. So
yeah, potentially it's something we can look into.
Yeah, but right now we're good with YouTube and we're good with the TikTok. So if you want to see us, on the pay-per-views, subscribe to both of them, and you can pick your choice. If you want to watch us do the Monday Night and Smackdown, it's only on TikTok. It will not be on YouTube. It's TikTok only, that one. Go across, give us a follow. If you really can and you like our stuff, give us a subscribe. It's only £3. I think there's an offer on it at the moment as well if it's your first subscription.
Oh, check that out. You get some exclusive stickers like Keith Chegwin.
Yeah.
Stickers.
Exclusive stickers. There will be on the gaming days. There will be streams with subs. So play Fortnite with us with subs only. And once I work out the logistics of all the sounds and stuff like that, there will be other stuff coming for subs only in the future. We just got to work it all out. But yeah, I think that's a nice spot. Till next time, fellas. Peace out. Get eating.
Yeet.
Yeet.